Okay, it's time to reboot Earth. Hello everyone, it's great to be part of the conference this year, and also I'm really proud to share Reboot Earth on behalf of Goethe Institute. So let me just shortly introduce myself. My name is Güven Çatak. I'm an assistant professor at the University of Bahçeşehir in Istanbul, Turkey, and I'm also the director of the game lab called BUG. BugLab started as a center of community in 2011, and during the years, it evolved into an education and production platform. And also, I must mention that it's our second time with the Goethe Institute. Uh, like 2 years ago, we joined forces for the on tour exhibition, Games and Politics, and which I think it's a very important contribution to the field of games for change. Reboot Earth actually is the output of the project called Your Game. Project Your Game took place from May 15 to October 21st last year. 16 young students aging from 15 to 19 from 6 countries took part in the project. Those countries were Romania, Serbia, Turkey, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Montenegro, and Republic of Moldova. Project was supervised, coordinated, and funded by Goethe Institute. Very shortly, Reboot Earth is a game about diversity, solidarity, teamwork, and most importantly, ecology. To explain the goals of the project, I'd like to use the words of my team. Our idea was to make a multinational effort with a team filled with bright young people from 6 countries and create a game that teaches you about the future endeavor we will have to make to save Earth. We had to start somewhere, so we thought we should start learning about environmental problems by playing. But first we needed a game, so we made one, Reboot Earth. If I have to break down those goals, it was about strengthening civil society, networking of young people from several countries, improving personal initiations, promoting Goethe Institute in the respective countries, dealing with topics such as ecology, solidarity, tolerance, and making an introduction to the gaming industry. Okay, let me introduce the game team. I already mentioned Goethe Institute. Retina Film Production from Romania led the production, actually, the game development. And also as BugLab, we supported the production in terms of design and development. However, real team were those 16 students from those 6 countries. So they were the foundations of the project. So they put their ideas, their dreams, and their efforts into this project, Reboot Earth. The story of the game is that the great corporation Corp destroyed the world. This was not done with bad intentions, but with good intentions, as usual. They worked for the scientific evolution of mankind at the expense of the environment. The future and the present look real scary in the game. The atmosphere is foggy, the houses are flooded, everything looks barren and hopeless. This is the future of humanity. So that's why Dr. Green sends Enviro, our character, back in time to save the world, to save the humanity. Let's continue with the gameplay. Reboot Earth is a puzzle platformer. So during the game, you have to overcome many different kinds of platform challenges, but it also has a unique mechanic which you can use time, which you can go forwards and backwards in time to solve those platform puzzles. And beside that, we also have some mini enemies, especially magnets. Since we are a metal robot, those evil magnets are chasing us to turn us into maybe garbage. The game has many different levels, which means many different settings. Also, during the game, you encounter some information kiosks, and when you interact with them, you learn about what was going on in the world, what happened in the world. So by collecting those informations, actually, you can imagine what happened to the real world. Also, when we collect garbage, when we collect the scraps all around, we earn points, and by doing that, we can change our look. We can customize our look. So by doing that, actually, we want to focus on the recycling issue, which is like which means you can recycle garbage and stuff for new purposes, and you can turn them into new things. Let's continue with the process. I think the process is as much interesting as the game itself. We first started with our open call with the motto, your game, your experience, your choice. So that's how we reached our 16 students. And after that, we have met for the first time in the platform called 3D Learn Space. So it is a 3D environment which you can wander around with your avatars. You can share, discuss, and definitely have fun. So at that space, the project started with an idea jam. So we have to first learn the ideas of the students and surely filter them and find the one idea which we can work on. After that idea jam, we continued with the production stage. And in the production stage, we use another platform, which is called Discord. So we opened our Discord server, the Your Game Discord server, and all the experts, students, the development team, the Goethe team, we have met there. And till the end of the project, we worked in that platform, and it was very fruitful. Lunchtime. Actually, the game Reboot Earth released with a live talk show. So during that talk show, experts, some students, Goethe team shared their insights and also experiences about the game. It was kind of like a making of. Also, a competition followed the release of the game. So it was about to disseminate the game, to spread the word for sure. But I think it was a very good campaign for the game itself. Okay, some last words from me as being the academic expert in this project. I agree that the Reboot Earth is a civic and social manifesto. Not just it's giving messages about global warming, ecological problems, diversity issues, but also it was a kind of a proof of concept because it took place during the days of COVID. But even we were like isolated, we could still come together, dream of doing things, and actually execute our dreams. And this time it's not just playing together, but also developing together. So we learn from games while playing, but actually while developing them together, we also learn a lot. The project is also interesting with its flipped learning approach, because this time the students has become the mentors, the professionals are the employees. So every week the students gave feedback to the game, and with their feedback the game improved and developed. While they were giving feedback, actually they learned a lot about the production pipeline, about the game design elements, etc. They all forget about their prejudgments. So in a way, they can freely express themselves through the language of gaming. So they expressed themselves through the language of gaming, but also they built up a common language with game design. So the Reboot Earth is the output of their common language, and it's really obvious that during the COVID and probably after COVID, we will need new ways of communication and collaboration, and gaming and games are a very powerful candidate for this new era. Thank you, Goethe Institute, again for making this happen. If you want to check the game, here is the short link. Take care and stay safe.